Next up, we've got to discuss the URC final this coming weekend. That's going to be Friday night, South African time, 8:30. So we're obviously all looking forward. And even as a Lions supporter, I'm fully backing the Bulls, hoping that they can win. We'll talk about what my prediction is just at the end of this. However, I must say at the moment, Leinster is looking like a team to beat. They've got home ground advantage. South African teams traditionally do not travel well overseas, unfortunately, especially when it comes to finals. We don't have a great track record in that regard. So I'm really hoping that the Bulls will go out and prove me wrong, that they'll find something to give them the edge. Personally, I believe there's a couple of factors that needs to play in the Bulls' favor. Evening is number one is Andre Pollard. Andre Pollard, we all know, is a man for the big occasion, and we know what he's capable of. However, Andre Pollard hasn't had a great season, and he admitted it himself that he's not where he believes he should be or could be. He's going to have to be pinpoint on target with his kicks because I believe the score. The score difference at the end will not be big. So every single point is going to matter. So that's the first thing. Andre Pollard needs to be running or firing on all cylinders. The next thing, of course, is the forwards. The Bulls forwards are going to smash it up. I hope that they do for 60 minutes plus, targeting that second and third channel where Sam Prendergast is, where the centers are. They need to take it a little bit wider from the forwards and run them ragged. Then the other thing that the Bulls need to hopefully have fixed before during the last 2 weeks training is their defensive system out wide. This is not a problem only with the Bulls. It's been a problem with all the South African sides, especially the Lions. I'm weary to say, and it's an unfortunate thing to have to say, but Leinster and Glasgow especially showed that we've got serious weaknesses in our defensive structures, especially once the game goes out wide, and a lot of the players have been drawn in. I would dare to say that the first one or two tries might come from Leinster, and they will be out wide. So we'll wait and see for that. Regarding Leinster, I believe that Jamison Gibson Park is their key player. If he's going to play well on the evening, and he's been playing brilliantly this whole season from the Six Nations right through the URC, Jamison Gibson Park has been a stellar scrum half. In my opinion, probably the best in the world this year. If he has a good match, it's going to be a difficult evening for the Bulls. If Jamison Gibson Park doesn't have the greatest match ever, the Bulls will be in with a chance. I think he's an absolute leader, and he's the center which around which everything turns in the Leinster side. He's a captain, he's a general, he's an organizer, he's a very intelligent thinker on the rugby field. So he's going to be their number one weapon, I believe, in terms of their tactics. The other great weapon that I've been talking about the entire season is the Leinster defensive structures. Now, against Bordeaux in the EPCR final, that didn't show, unfortunately for them. Um, However, every other match so far, almost every other match, the defensive structure has been simply a suffocating weapon that they keep teams at bay. They don't allow teams to play out wide. They don't allow teams to pick up pace, to gain momentum. And maybe that's something that could even work in the Bulls' favor. I believe that the Bulls need actually to slow the game down, and they need Leinster to play at the Bulls' own pace, where they determine the pace and the hurriedness of the set pieces, the scrums, the lineouts, getting them their line out mauls ready and firing. And I think the Bulls really need to sort of take a step back, take control of the game, and then play to their strong points. Overall, unfortunately, I don't think if I've got to put some money on this game, it will be that Leinster will win this match by 5 points or less. I think it's going to be a close game. I don't think there's going to be a runaway victory either way. If Andre Pollard is on target, and if the Bulls do everything right, and if they can overcome the mental challenge of playing a final overseas, the Bulls are in with a chance. But as for me, I don't think they're going to make it.